Hello everybody, and welcome back to another MSFS, A Spirit of Shadows video. Last time, we got out of Greece because the Chinese are after us. We almost ran into them if it wasn't for sheer luck, actually. Yeah, you go watch last time to figure out exactly what happened. But yeah, we are currently making our way down south towards Egypt as our first stop of this leg. Gonna keep an eye on the fuel to make sure that we can make it there. Cruising at 37,000, going at nice Mach 1.16. So hopefully, we should be alright. Yeah, hopefully everything will be okay. But yeah, the plan is to stop in Egypt, refuel, and then from Egypt we should be able to make the hop on over to Dubai. And then from Dubai, we should be able to hop finally over to India, where the next note is located. There is a note in Ukraine, but to be honest, that is probably where the Chinese expect us next. So we will have to come back for that one. We're going to try and get to India, as it's on the way to Singapore to meet with the aircraft expert. Yeah, this sure is pretty up here. Really pretty up here. I don't like flying this late at night, but, I mean, it is pretty. I don't know, maybe I should fly this late at night. More often. Maybe I should fly this late. Very nice. Seem to be doing good on our fuel. Yeah, as long as we don't hit bingo, I think, before we make it to this island up here. Let's see if I can pull it up on this map. Mode? Map? Map? Yes, okay. Can we zoom in, zoom out? Scale. There we are. Yes, this island up here. So, if we have enough fuel by the time we reach this landmass up here, we should hopefully be able to make it to Egypt, but if not, we can always stop, refuel here, and then we'll definitely have enough to make it to Egypt. But yeah, it just depends on what our fuel situation is looking as we cross this point. We did leave with a full tank, but I did have to use Afterburner to climb all the way up. It is the most efficient way to climb, at least as some guy on Reddit says. So hopefully he's trustworthy, because yeah, it's basically you wanna try and get up to altitude as quickly as possible, and full Afterburner and getting up to altitude super quickly is more efficient than no Afterburner and getting up to altitude at a reasonable rate. So, I mean, it makes sense. It definitely does make sense. Oh, there we go. I don't know if that really helps, actually. Warning light. Chart light. Night. That helps. Just trying to adjust the brightness on all these. Yeah, that's really bright. Barely need that to be bright at all. Okay, we have, yeah, 6.7 in the tank, and then we can adjust our bingo level to see how much fuel we want to until we're bingo. I mean, bingo is more for like heading back to base, which we're not heading back to base. We're traveling, so don't really know if bingo mode helps us. There we go. That looks a bit better, though. Oh, our landing lights, we can probably turn those off. We are way high for the landing lights. Oh, and we can get the flaps up, too. Hopefully that didn't waste too much fuel. Let's see. We're still 6,000. I think we're okay. We're overflying the island now. I think we'll have enough to make HLTQ. Not quite Egypt, but it's like next to it. Maybe we can try and climb a little bit. Let me pop that altitude. Let's try and initiate a little bit of a climb. Thing is, we burnt a bit of fuel. Usually as you burn fuel, climbing is what you do. So we'll initiate, and we get up to 40. Okay, 40. I like it. I like it a lot. Getting real dark now, as we're getting out of the sunlight, and we're heading out over the water. Adjust course a little bit. 150. And I think we'll use our bingo as decision when to start heading directly towards mainland. 3,000. seems like a good... Once we hit that, we should start flying directly towards the land. But I'm gonna angle it a little bit right now, because the more we can get a little bit closer to Egypt, then the less we have to do later on. And if we do this, we're lined right up for this naval base right here that I'm looking at. Yeah, you can see the top of Africa right here, actually. Yeah, so we're gonna be flying... Yeah, that's pretty good. That looks pretty good, trajectory-wise. So it'll fly directly this way. Yeah, once we hit 3,000, we'll start flying right towards... But we just passed... We're not really going through the field too quickly, so we should be a-okay. 346 nautical miles per hour. We're burning... Well, I don't know. 460 estimated? Is that our range? 453 nautical miles estimated? If that's how much they're estimating, that's pretty good. We're definitely leaving the sunshine behind, though. That's for sure.
Nothing ever works out well. I'm keeping my head up high, 'cause I fantasize one day I will be fine. I'll just keep working hard, 'cause none of this will be a dream, but reality that's waiting there for me. It's not a dream. It's not a dream. I'll keep fighting for this. I know I'll make it, and it will be reality.
Alright, I can see the mainland over there. We're still looking pretty good on fuel. I went ahead and lowered the bingo. As we're getting closer and closer to the land, we really don't need to worry too much. But yeah, we still haven't broken 30,000 yet, so... Really, I probably didn't need to lower the bingo as much as I did. I'm currently calculating our distance. Abeam the airport. Our direct to is 140 nautical miles, 136 degrees. The runways are 14 left and 14 right. So once our direct to hits 140 degrees, we will turn in and begin our approach. And I don't know, at 138, let me see what the glide... FA-18 glide... Oh, that's not the right thing. FA-18 glide from 40,000. Akin to a brick. 30 to 40 nautical miles. Okay, so we have a... Okay, so at the 40 nautical miles to our destination, we can begin our descent. Good to know. Alright. Good to know our glide profile is akin to a brick. I guess it's not as bad as a space shuttle, I guess. Alright, 140. Not 147. There we are. Alright, we are lined up direct towards the runway. Let's do 145. We overshot it a little bit. Takes a while to turn. Yeah, we are closing in. I feel like in real life you'd probably be able to see the runway at this point. It is a very clear day. Yeah, we're aligned directly towards it. We should be able to see it at this point. Like it would be right in front of us. As soon as I get a visual of this airfield, we're dropping out of autopilot, but I still don't have a visual yet, which is a bit of a problem. Like, the airport's right here, but it hasn't loaded in yet. We're approaching Africa. Alright, 60 nautical miles. I believe we can begin our descent. Right? Yep. There, let's pop out a heading select. Actually, CNI. Alright, we have control. Oh. Yeah, we are still super cruising. Alright. Alright. Doesn't like it too much. Doesn't like it. Okay. Okay, try and keep the nose straight. We are no longer mock. Okay. That was just, I think, a bit of shaking. Leaving the supersonic regime. Oh yeah, well, this thing is very brick-like. I didn't wait till, like, the full 40, because... I mean, we're not quite fully gliding. We do have a bit of power behind us. So, I feel like... But it's 10% power. I feel like that adds a little bit of at least something. And we are pretty much heading right towards the airfield. So, it should just pop into view. We just must be way too high to really see it. I feel like, is that the terminal building? The runways be like whoosh, 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 whoosh. Whoa. Careful there. Whoa. What's going on? Okay. Bit of wind going on, I think. I think I see a pyramid over there. Or is that just a cloud? Can't really tell. I think I see runways now. Runways in sight. Oh yeah, there they are. Those right there. Let's go and get her ready. Okay, down, we're down, we're down, we're down, we're down. We're down, we're down. Okay, no, too high, too fast to taxi over there. Okay. We'll taxi over here. Alright, we made it. Alright, I'll go and park up somewhere over here. Bet they aren't expecting to see an FA-18. Probably not. Probably not expecting that. I wouldn't be expecting that. Alright. Go and shut you down for tonight. We'll go ahead and depart first thing in the morning. Where's the off button? Where's the off button? Where's the off? Where's the off button? Off button. Off button. Off. Turn off. Make jet stop doing jet thing. Where is off button? I don't know. I'll probably turn off the generators. Maybe the battery. The engine has to die without the battery, right? The engine dies if you turn off the battery, right? Oh, parking brake. Go and pull that. Wait, no, I thought I pulled the parking brake. There we go. Okay, now the parking brake's pulled. So now at least we figured that out. Oh, there we go. If we just fully throttle, fully off those, that might kill the engines. If we fully idle them. I'm just looking for like a fuel cutoff valve or something. Feel like that's got to be on here, maybe. Possibly. RPMs. Oh yeah, the RPMs are down. Yeah, the temps are off. The engines are definitely dead now. Okay, engines are off. Good stuff. See you tomorrow, airplane. Let's just, put in all the things we're supposed to. Alright, cool. Ooh. Whoa. That's cool. I don't understand any of it, but it's cool. Oh! That would have been good to know about earlier. Well, now we know about that. I don't need to parkour my way up there anymore. Alright.
The next morning.
Good morning, everybody. Nice, bright and early here. So, yeah, they went ahead and filled up our plane, as you can see. Yeah, took good care of our plane while we were gone. I just gotta go ahead and get all this stuff off again. And then we will be ready to go. But yeah, we're all fueled up, all ready to hit the skies again? Hit the skies, I guess, is what you'd say? Used to saying we'll hit the road, but it's not a road. I mean, it's an airway. We'll hit the airway. Maybe. Anyway, I think that's everything removed. Everything's looking good. Alright, I'll go ahead and, now that we know that... Oh, it's not on this side. Breaker's door. Oh yeah, we know about that. Well, no, we knew about the one on this side. Oh, this is the avionics door on over here. Yeah, all that looks fine. Oh, and there's breakers over here, too. Lots of breakers. Lots of breaker switches. And, of course, our ladder. Very fancy. There we are. Alright. Let's go ahead and, Oh, did the canopy come back? Okay, we already got the canopy back down. Nice. Well, anyway, if we remember how to get this thing started, we turn on the battery. There we are. And then we turn on the APU master. Here we are. Let's check our fuel just to make sure. That's not a full tank.
A little later.
Alright. That took a while, but yeah, they didn't have enough fuel here to fill us up. They were only able to fill us up halfway. Something about Jet 5 being hard to come by or something. I'm not really sure, but they said we can get more in Cairo, so we're probably going to have to hop over there real quick before we get on with the rest of our journey. Little annoying, but oh well, what you going to do? I'm just going to finish getting our lights set up and getting our engines cranked over. Alright, left is started. We can now start the right. And then I'm going to go and see if I can get some weather. No wind available. Great. Love that. Love it. Love it. It's probably fine, right? I'm going to taxi down over here, though, so we can take off this way, because Cairo is mainly in that direction. So it would be nice to depart straight out, basically. I mean, not totally straight out. We do need to turn a little bit. It's not completely in that direction, but that direction is closer than the other direction. Alright, and it looks clear. Seems like we're good to go. Alright, off we go then. Time to hit the airways. Whoosh! Look at that nice short takeoff. We barely needed any runway. Nice. Alright, this way. This way we go. Ooh, we're going Mach 1 below 10,000 feet. Just trying to figure out which way I want to go. I think we want to go this way, though. But yeah, let's go ahead and get above 10,000 feet. There we go. That's how you get above 10,000 feet. Don't need landing lights anymore. Wow. This thing is awesome. Just being like, oh, you want to get to 10,000 feet? Okay. Okay, we're there now. Love it. Alright, well, we've been flying for a little bit now. We're getting close to Cairo. And if we take a look over here, once these darn clouds get out of the way. Move, clouds. I'm trying to see something. Oh, there they are. The pyramids. There they are. Here's the pyramids. There's the pyramids. Check them out. Let's get a nice good look at them. There we go. There's a nice close-up. There we are. Alright, anyway. Enough fun with that. Going a bit too many G's there. Hi, Cairo. Hello. Sure they're used to this. Ooh. Okay, maybe not that close. Let's go ahead and slow it down. Alright. Gotta get the flaps down. Alright. Hey, tower. Hey, tower. Yeah, we just got way too much speed coming in here. So I'll go ahead and give it a nice reversal up here. Oh. Blacked out. It was fine. All right. Oh, come on. Okay, never mind on that approach. Wouldn't slow down. Probably because I got the engines cranked all the way. Let's bring them back a tad. Oh my gosh, we blacked out again. Okay, we're good. Nailed it. Nailed it. All right. That's how you land it. I think. Possibly. That's possibly how you land. That might have been a bit of a crazy landing. Just a little bit. A little bit of a crazy landing. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Too fast, too fast. Too fast for you. Alright. That's fine, we'll go this way. No entry. Now we enter. Look at this. Man, I don't know where to park. There's so many good places to park. I mean, these are all kind of jet spots. Yeah, these are all sort of spots that jets live. I mean, we are a jet, but we're not big jet. Actually, maybe this would work. This is, you know, it's jet, but it's not like a jetway, so it's probably fine. Alright, time to see if we can't get ourselves some fuel before the sun goes down. Alright, well, as you can see, it is a lot later in the day. The sun has begun to go down, but we're going to try and get out to Dubai here. Yeah, it's just, it took them so long to get the Jet 5. They didn't have it on site. They had to order it in, but at least we have a full tank. You know, I was told that they would have it ready, but apparently they didn't. Apparently, yeah, you know, whatever. Let's just go ahead and get this thing started. Alright, turn on the battery first. That would be important. I believe... Actually, you know what we can do? There we are. There we go. Go ahead and fold those up. Because, yeah, it's going to be a bit tight trying to turn around here. Alright, APU is off. Right engine is started. I think almost. It's almost started. I think so. That seems pretty started. I'm going to turn the generator on. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and let's go ahead and do full rudder this way and get some asymmetrics going. Parking brake off. Ooh, hopefully we don't hit this car. Hopefully we don't hit this car. Please don't hit the car. Whatever you do, do not hit the car. There we go. We're good. Nice. Alright. Let's go ahead and get on down to our runway. Alright, we can just head straight this way, it looks like. Yeah, there's a runway. This way. Okay. I mean, this one looks fine. Just trying to look at this. Yeah, and then that... I mean, that does depart us kind of in the general direction we want to go, so I think that's fine. All right, goodbye, Cairo. I was told that the air traffic control was laughing about my approach and my landing, but then they were impressed. They were actually impressed by I actually landed it. But yeah, they were as I was doing all those go arounds, they were laughing. Which, you know what? That's fine. It was definitely not an ideal approach in any stretch of the imagination. But, you know, we were just having a little bit of fun. It's not every day you get to fly an FA-18. And with how the fuel is, it's probably not going to be too much longer when we fly this. I bet by the time we get to India, I doubt they're going to really have any jet fuel, and we're probably going to have to get out of there quite quickly. So, yeah, at least we'll enjoy it for the time being. But yeah, once we get to India, there's probably not going to be accessible jet fuel. It's probably all going to be super hard to get our hands on, or take like weeks. We don't really have weeks. But we gotta keep going. We gotta keep moving. Because if we stay anywhere for too long, the Chinese will definitely figure out where we are. Is that a little car? There's a car here. Excuse me. I'm a jet. I mean, those are all... Well, those aren't jets. Those are all, other airplanes. Alright. Well, this is our turnoff. No entry. That's fine. You know, I'm sure that's actually the entry. Because this is like the high speed turn off. Yeah, you're probably actually supposed to enter over here. Yeah, because jets are going to want to, like, passenger jets are going to need, like, the whole thing. We don't need the whole thing, though. So, you know what? Yeah, this is more than enough runway for us. Alright. Floor it. Alright, there we go. Gear up. Alright, and flaps up. And let's get up there. Let's get up there. Let's climb. Ooh, we're still gaining speed. Okay, this seems like a good... Yeah, okay. Woohoo! Climbing on out of there. Alright, I want to get to like 40,000. We're kind of losing speed a little bit. Let's pitch down. As we get higher, the engines become less powerful, so we are losing speed. So we want to try and find a pitch that keeps the speed up. Alright, there we go. We are up here. Let's go ahead and pitch down. Alright, fly level. And now we go ahead and punch through that sound barrier. There we go. 0.9, 0.4, 0.95, 0.96, 0.97, 0.98. And here comes the shake. There we are. Supersonic. Altitude hold. And then heading select. Pretty much just want to fly due east pretty much, so 90. There we go, due 90. Heading select. Alright. We are off. Got power, let's check our fuel. Yep, looks good. Got plenty of fuel there. So yeah. Alright. Off we go.
And
is U.S. Air Force Tanker 5 attempting to contact the rogue FA-18 over Saudi.
Yeah, hello, yes, I am an F-18, just a civilian, though.
So they're just giving them away now, huh?
I mean, I am on an important top-secret mission, which is proving to be quite dangerous. Anyways, why did you contact me?
We received a heads up that an F-18 will be flying over that needs refueling.
Well, I've never attempted aerial refueling before.
I think you'll do fine. Just bring her down from orbit and I'll guide you through the rest.
Alright.